What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are bringing you guys Venusaur for the return of Ranked Regulation G. Now, when it comes to Venusaur, this Pokemon is super strong, especially in the sunlight, which is why our restricted Pokemon today is going to be Groudon to set that sunlight, helping Venusaur get control of the match and take over. Now, this Venusaur right here has a pretty solid build. Actually, one of my favorite builds of it in Scarlet and Violet, with Chlorophyll and a Life Orb as item to maximize its damage output. It's got Weather Ball, it's got Sludge Bomb, Solar Beam, and Sleep Powder, and last but not least, it has the Fire Terror type, which works really well with them, especially when it is on a Sun team. Speaking of Sun team, I already mentioned our restricted Pokemon is Groudon. Rock and Drought is its ability, and it has the Assault Vest as item. It's got a great moveset of Precipitous Blades, Heat Crash, Stone Edge, and Crunch, which I really do like. Got a bunch of different moves, few stab, few coverage, all that good stuff. Other Pokemon on today's team feature Sandy Shocks, Welcome Wake, Grimmsnarl, and Talonflame. Sandy Shocks and Welcome Wake are going to be two photosynthesis Pokemon that thrive out in the sunlight. Talonflame is going to be a great physical attacker with speed control, and then Grimmsnarl got that leg plate, rocking screens. You guys know I love to use it, and I hate to go up against it, but today we're using it. Should be a good one. Guys, run the team for yourself. The code is at the top right hand corner, and if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Venusaur in Ranked Regulation G. First match on its way, looking to get after it with this Groudon squad. To be honest, I kind of wish we did have the clear amulet on Groudon just due to intimidate Pokemon like Incineroar, but the Assault Vest works very well. How should we get after this, and who should we lead? We could honestly just go Groudon and Venusaur. Could actually get after it early on here, but I'm kind of scared of Calyrex here. I think Calyrex could be a little annoying, especially with all the speed that it's got going. So maybe I just want to lead like a Pokemon like Talonflame. I think Talonflame could really help us out here. We can really start to thrive with it. So I am going to end up going Talonflame here. Tailwind, try to get that speed control. We also have Flare Blitz, which can work wonders. We could go Sandy Shocks here, which wouldn't be bad to help us out with Precipitous Blades, especially with Gravity. Plus it is very fast right off the rip with that booster energy. We got options. We got options. Actually, this goes into special attack. They gotta lead a fake out user. That's their only issue. They have to lead a fake out user. They protect Sandy Shocks. I believe you do. Yeah, I'm gonna go Sandy Shocks here. I'm gonna end up going into Groudon and Venusaur for late game. Something I'd really like. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, these fake out Pokemon. They're a lot. They're a lot to deal with. They're a lot to deal with, especially paired up with Shadow Rider Calyrex. I feel like this matchup could be really tough. Just Shadow Rider Calyrex is way too fast. Hits way too hard. That's why I definitely need a Tailwind up. I'm kind of hoping they think that my Talonflame has the Covert Cloak, because a lot of them do rock the Covert Cloak. So I'm kind of sitting here hoping. Let's see who they end up leading here. It's going to be a fake out user with Calyrex, just as I suspected. Try to play. Oh, honestly, what is my play? Definitely want to go for Tailwind. I have the Gale Wings. Honestly, Talonflame, do you have Protect? Just might have Protect. You just might have Protect. This could actually be pretty decent for us. If you have Protect, we're just going to double Protect. Yeah, let's just double Protect. Just play it simple. He's not going to set up an anti-spot, right? Most likely not. So double Protect going to be our play. We're just going to stop. We're just going to have to not worry about Fake Out. I'm not playing a read game here, trying to read what they're doing. So next turn I can freely just set up this Tailwind. Allow my Pokemon to start getting after it. So I like that. So there is that. Double Protect, double Shield. If they set up an ice pot, I'm getting off. Hopefully you guys know that. This will be a one-turn video. I will end it here. No outro, no nothing. And he goes for Astral Barrage. All right, cool. All right. So we did try faking out my Talonflame slot. Good thing I did Protect. I was kind of hoping they thought I had Cobra Cloak, because I wasn't going to set up Tailwind turn 1, but not to play. Tailwind now, flying out here. We could honestly go for Gravity. We could go for Gravity. But I think at this point, just Earth powering down this Calyrex is definitely going to be our play. And he's just going to withdrawal Roll Boom, so this is fine by me. Roll Boom with the withdrawal here, we are going to be able to set up a nice lovely Tailwind, and he's going to get out Incineroar, which honestly, not that bad for us. Maybe you thought we were going for Brave Bird. Flare Blitz in that slot. I don't mind this. So Tailwind flies out here. Love the little Tailwind. Get a bit more speed control on our side. Earth Powered launches. Doing great damage, halving that up. And we're going to see another Astral Barrage. We do get a special defense drop, however. Astral Barrage launches. Getting a little scary now. Getting a tad bit scary now. Rainbow Soak. The question is, who is he going to fake out? Who are you going to fake out? We could just double Protect here again. We could just double protect, but I don't think we should. I think we should just go for Flare Blitz here. And we just double down into the slot. Let's double down. Let's double down the Calyrex here. Because I feel as if we can get rid of Shadow Rider Calyrex, my 2 back-end Pokemon could really just be the prize here. And he's going to end up swapping into Rillaboom here, right? Yeah. Are you faking out KO on my Talonflame? No, you're faking out my Sandy Shocks. That's fine. That's definitely fine. That is definitely fine. So Flare Blitz is now going to launch. I am going to die at the recoil. I should still be able to do a nice chunk. Yep, like that. He has Fake Out, ready to roll again. Fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out. Like in 3 turns in a row where you have Fake Out. Starting to bother me. Starting to bother me at this point. Starting to bother me at this point. Starting to bother me. I could go into Groudon. I could Terrestrialize in the dark if I want to. I could go into Venusaur here as well. Terrestrialize into Fire. Let me just get this sunlight popping. Yeah, I'm gonna Terrestrialize in the dark. I'm going to Terrestrialize in the dark, and I am going to rip a Precipice Blades. Dark Terror, Precipice Blades, and I am going to go Earth Power here. Just try to look to get rid of this thing. Alright. Alright, so we got a bunch of chunk damage off right now. Like we taken out, or we halved HP onto the Calyrex. We got Rillaboom pretty low. We got Tailwind still a couple turns, so we're making plays happen here. They still have Fake Out ready to roll. I wonder who they're going to fake out here. We are going to see a Terror type, most likely from the Incineroar. Just that ground move. Probably in the Ghost, if I had to guess. Straight water. Okay, a little bit of water action. Kind of hoping this Blades can KO this Rillaboom, but I wonder who he's going to fake out is the real question. Just going to go for a Grass Gun to finish off Sandy Shocks. Alright, fair. Fair game. Are you going to Parting Shot out of here? That would be ugly. I wish I had Clear Amulet. You could go for Knockoff here. Blades is going to double connect, which is great news. Does KO the Rillaboom? Does not. Rillaboom's able to soak, and we're going to see a knockoff. So my AV's gone. So AV's gone. I got Sunlight out here. I got a bunch of speed going for me, though. I got a bunch of speed going for me. I got the Sunlight. I got 1 turn left to Tailwind. I do have Venusaur in the Sunlight, which is great news, and I kind of really like the position that we're sitting in here. Because I can Solar Beam down this Rillaboom, and I can Heat Crash this, or I can Solar Beam down this Incineroar slot, and I can Heat Crash this Rillaboom slot. Yep, I like this. Heat Crash. Solar Beam. You could swap into Calyrex, but Calyrex is going to take a huge chunk of damage if you do. I like it. I like it. So Venusaur Groudon in a great position to maybe just start pushing this battle towards our side. Last turn left Tailwind, but Venusaur will be able to outspeed Calyrex as long as it's sitting in the sun. And now they're sitting here looking, they're like, oh, what do I do? They're going to end up withdrawing and going into who? Who's soaking this Solar Beam? You're going to go into Calyrex. It's in the Grassy Terrain, too. Raging Bolt, probably the only Pokemon to soak. This is a perfect Pokemon for that. Special attack is going to get heightened here. Solar Beam is going to launch through. And we're going to chip up a little bit of damage. They are going to go back into Incineroar, which is kind of annoying. Not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. But Heat Crash going to fly here. Say bye-bye to you. Heat Crash going to fly here. Honestly, they got to be going back into Rillaboom, right? They have got to be going back into Rillaboom. If they go into Calyrex, we're just going to attack, but if they go into Rillaboom, or not Rillaboom, Incineroar, we are just going to put Raging Bolt to sleep. Yeah, back to Incineroar, so now they're going to Intimidate. Blades is definitely a call. We're going to try to put Raging Bolt to sleep, because they got one Fake Out option here. I'm going to go for Blades, and try to just put this Raging Bolt to sleep. Don't miss my sleep pattern. Do not miss my sleep pattern. Because it's either he fakes out my Venusaur and I get off Blades, or it's the other way around. He's just gonna play the swap game. He's just gonna play the swap game. We're not protecting anybody. We're gonna go Calyrex here. So Calyrex out and about. Sleep powder, please land. There's no way your safety goggles, right? Sleep powder is gonna land. It's gorgeous. And Blades double connect. Maybe take out the Calyrex. Blades is going to double connect. That is huge. That's huge. Does it take out the Calyrex? It does not take out the Calyrex, which is kind of sad news. Really sad news. A lot of sad news. How many turns are left in Sunlight? Got 2. That's gorgeous. So 2 turns left in Sunlight. From here, I think it's very important for us to make sure that this Raging Bolt dies. I could honestly just do this. Go crunching in the slot. Actually, no. We have to have Venusaur attacking you. Because of the sheer fact of just speed. So I'm going to Solar Beam this Calyrex slot in case he swaps back into Rillaboom. And he's just going to protect. Hopefully we can just get rid of this Raging Bolt here and make something happen. It's going to be a really close match. It's going to be really close because he's going to waste out these Tailwind turns. Solar Beam's going to get blocked. Or not Tailwind turns. He's going to waste out this the Sunlight turns. This is a great match. Blades, can you take out the Raging Bolt? You can miss the Calyrex. I don't care. I don't care. Thank you. Alright. Raging Bolt gone here. He's going to go back into another Fake Out user. We didn't, like, they've gotten out either Rillaboom or Incineroar to have Fake Out, like, 6 times this match. It's 5 or 6. 4, 5, 6, something around there. A lot of times. A lot of Fake Outs ready to go. So now my Groudon is sitting -2 here on attack. I feel as he's going to Fake Out the Venusaur. I feel as he has to Fake Out the Venusaur. So I'm going to do this. If I can get off this, I am just going to double down into this Calyrex just because I really want to get rid of it. Let's see who he fakes out. He's going to Fake Out the Venusaur. So Venusaur gets faked out. It's going to be close. I'm going to go for Astral Barrage here. Let's just go for a second. He's going to take this out and turn this into a 1v1. He's going to turn this into a 1v1. Oh my lord. Oh no. 1v1. 1v1. Sunlight is going to end too, so their Flare Blitz damage isn't going to do anything. And he actually dies out to Life Orb? No, he lives on 1. Ends up KO my Venusaur. So we KO you here. 1v1. I'm -2. He could just be ripping parting shots. He could just be ripping parting shots if he wants to. Harsh Sunlight's gone. That actually helps us out. And I feel as Crunch is probably our best play just because, I mean, we could go for the crits with Stone Edge. Let's see how much damage this does first and foremost. Let's see how much damage Crunch does. Because I do have a chance of getting a defense drop. What a first match. Win or lose this, just came down to the wire. Just came down to the wire. We played Venusaur really, really well here. Sleep Powder landing at the perfect time. All that good stuff. Crunch is now going to launch. How much damage are we doing? -2. Okay, defense drop? No. Oh, you got Rocky Helmet. We might just want to go for Stone Edge here. Parting shot. That's fine. We're just going to switch to Stone Edge. We're just going to switch to Stone Edge. We have a higher chance of getting a crit. Stone Edge is going to be our play. If I can just get that 1 crit. Night. Let me just get that 1 crit. Higher crit chance. Stone Edge is going to land. Give me a crit. No, we don't get it. Come on, it's Stone Edge. Come on, Stone Edge. Come on, Stone Edge. Plus, Stone Edge doesn't take Rocky Helmet damage, which is good. Come on, Stone Edge. -4. Just gonna spam Stone Edge, man. Actually, she's kind of low, but wish it was a crit here. Battle was, they don't even take the chance. Alright. I think once they seen we had Stone Edge, eventually we would have gotten that crit. GG's to our opponent. What a first match. Moving on to match number 2, looking to have yet another good match. That first match went perfectly. Great content, great matchup, and we ended up winning. Going up against Zamazenta here, they don't have weather control outside of maybe Sunny Day on the Whimsicott, so I could just go Groudon Venusaur or even Groudon Sandy Shocks. Maybe just go like Gravity and start ripping Precipice Blades, making sure that they won't miss. That is a good option. Zamazenta's a little scary, so I want to bring in some sort of special attacker. I could go Talonflame just for Talon Speed Control. But I'm kind of leaning towards just my Groudon and Sandy Shocks here. I think that's our best bet. They could go into their Fake Out user. I'm going to go into these two. I'm going to bring Venusaur. And last but not least, I am going to go Walking Wake. So no Speed Control, no Reflex. I like it. I still like it. I mean, they could end up leading Whimsicott. If that's the case, so be it. You could do your thing. But I just think wasting that turn on Tailwind could actually be very beneficial for us. Because I got Heat Crash ready to roll. I could protect Sandy Shocks to waste out maybe a Tailwind turn. But I mean, Venusaur can keep up with speed, and maybe I can put somebody to sleep again. I mean, that Sleep Powder in that last match was super clutch. I seen that Raging Bolt. What? Like, I was using Solar Beam, and I was just like, there's really not many Pokemon that's going to soak this Solar Beam up in the terrain, and they swapped in Rage Balls. Like, yep, that Pokemon is one of them that will soak it up. Perfect typing, Electric and Dragon resisted both. Yeah, and then I was just like, I have to put this thing to sleep. It's one of our only options to have a shot at winning this game, and then we put it to sleep. It was perfect. It was perfect. Just such a solid matchup. Then he started going for parting shots. I had the Stone Edge ready for a crit chance. And worked out perfectly. But he ends up going into Landorus alongside with Whimsicott. A little scary. not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. Definitely want to get rid of Landers more so than anything. Sandy Shocks, what is your Terror type? That is a beautiful Terror type. Flying. Money. I think from here we could just go for a Heat Crash. And honestly just rip up into you, see how much damage we could potentially do. And we could Terrasilize and honestly maybe just launch a Gravity. I like this flying Terror type. Okay, so we're gonna launch a Gravity just so we can set up Blades for later. Because in Gravity, Blades hits 100% of the time. I don't have to worry about it missing, which is one of my biggest problems with Groudon is missing Blades on a daily basis, like consistently. I miss it. Like on the Flying Terror turn 1, so we can dodge an Earth Power slash Sandsear Storm. I'm really fake dealing with that, and we're gonna see a Tailwind fly out here turn 1, which is fine. I got Assault Vest with my Groudon. And he's gonna go for an Earth Power, and look at the look at the Flying Terror just spinning around on Sandy Shock's head. Wait, look at it. Look, what's he doing? That is honestly so funny. So I'm able to pop that. I honestly should have popped Blades here because all these flying types take damage to this, but Heat Crash should still do a nice chunk of damage, and it does. That's beautiful. That's lovely. From here, we are just going to go for Blades, and on top of that, probably just rip an Earth Power, or I could just protect Sandy Shocks, which I am going to do. Do we protect Sandy Shocks? You know what? No. Just gonna double down in this Whimsicott. Doubling down in this Whimsicott. Blades does hit Landers now because Gravity brings it down, and he is going to just Encore me. Okay, you're gonna Encore me into Gravity. So be it. Cool. Fine. Be my guest. Earth Power is gonna launch the Groudon. Yeah, do a little bit of soakage here. And Gravity's gonna do absolutely nothing. That's fine. Maybe we'll swap Sandy Shocks. Blade's gonna launch here. How much damage are we chipping up? Bye-bye to Lando. We just got lose a little bit of HP. We're just pretty much swap Sandy Shocks. We could just go into Venusaur here. Who's he gonna throw out? Urshifu. Dark Urshifu. Gonna go for Blades again. Who should I swap into? I'll swap it to the Venusaur. I'm gonna swap it to the Venusaur. That is a tough Encore take. I should have just protected Sandy Shocks last turn. That would have been great. Or if I would have swapped it. Got a little greedy. Want to attack while I can. And the Encore's starting to bite us. So I'm forced to swap here. Endeavor's gonna fly out here and do a good chunk of damage here. Wicked Blow. Can you soak this? You don't. Big time crit damage. Endeavor. This Whimsicott's got a heck of a moveset. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat it. Heck of a moveset. Heck of a moveset. I'm sitting here with flying typing. I could just go back into Sandy Shocks. I really want to just get rid of this. I really want to get rid of this. What's it called? This Whimsicott. Hoping I can just rip it with a Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna go for T-Bolt into the what's called slot. The Urshifu slot. Strip up as much damage as I can, and if I can get off, actually, yeah, if I can get off Sludge Bomb and just take this thing out, that'd be really nice. Let's see, might just go for Endeavor and pick and choose his target here. That's what I think he's gonna do. I think he goes for Endeavor into probably Sandy Shocks, and then picks and chooses with Wicked Blow, who he KOs. That Encore really doing me dirty. Oh, I got something in my eye. Oh, got like dirt in my eye. What is happening? What is happening? I can't see. Now I got tears in my eyes. Hold up. What is happening? I can't see. I'm blind. Legit, like a piece of dirt must have just flew through the air. You can see this eye. It's all teary eye now. This other one's got game though. This one's showing, but there's still a piece of dirt in my eye. He ends up going into a Steel Terror type. Trying to get this out of here, and he's going to Endeavor my Sandy Shocks. This eye is a problem. Sludge Bomb is going to finish off Whimsicott, which is gorgeous. And we do outspeed that Urshifu. This piece of dirt, man, there's something in there. There's something in there. We're going to be dealing with it all matchup. I don't want to take out my contact. Wicked Blow going to fly here, finish off my Sandy Shocks. And my eye. Going to town. Let's try blinking like 100 times. Trying to figure this out, man. Just destroying me. Touch the contact, maybe? No. Still bother me. You guys, I'm just going to play through it. I'm just going to play through it for you guys. You guys probably see his eyes like super red. I'm just going to play through it. Good thing to know is Venusaur does outspeed. We get out our walking wake. Oh my lord, dude. This is a problem. Hopefully I can still win this game. I is in trouble. I is in trouble. Feeling a little bit better, but I still feel like the piece of dirt or whatever in there. Maybe this will do it? Nope. Nope. Just gonna try not blinking. How about that? How about that? Alright, back to the action though. I outspeed, we're gonna go for this, and I'm gonna try to just put this puppy to sleep, right? That's our play. Just gonna try to put this Urshifu to sleep. Our Venusaur proved that outsped last turn. If I could put this thing to sleep and then Hydro Steam, maybe pick up a KO. Or at least do some nice damage. The weather is gone. Oh no, the weather's still there. He's gonna go for a Sucker Punch. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're not attacking with Venusaur. We're putting you to sleep. Night, night. The piece of dirt went away. We're back. We're back in action. I'm good. Eyes good. Put you to sleep. And you have a Lumberry? Come on now. You got a Lumberry. Hydro Steam's outspeeding as well. This should KO. This should KO. And it does. And now we're sitting in a really good position to win this game. A really good position to win this game. Because you can't Sucker Punch to KO my Venusaur. I'm just going to spam Sleep Powder. Oh, actually, Sunlight fades. And we got a lot going on here. Got a lot going on here. Choice in the Hydro Steam. We're actually going to go for a Sleep Powder here. I wonder if he takes out my Venusaur. I wonder if he attacks my Venusaur first and foremost. Walking Wake does outspeed, which is a gorgeous sight to see. And we're doing over half. And Sleep Powder's still outspeeding and landing. Alright, cool. So Sunlight didn't matter. We're just outspeeding this slow Urshifu. Thanks for playing. Jeans, even with dirt. It didn't even feel like dirt. I don't even know what it was. It actually hurt pretty bad. Even with whatever in my eye, I'm still playing through the pain. And I'm still winning for you guys. I got you guys all day. All day long. So from here, I'll just go into, I guess, Weather Ball. I guess Weather Ball. With no weather and try to win this one. But they just can't smash. So 2-0. We're killing it so far. Honestly, I cannot wait to watch this recording back so I can pinpoint the exact moment the piece of dirt or whatever got into my eye. It's probably so funny. I know I was doing a bunch of like eye movements. You guys are probably laughing. You guys are probably gonna like freeze frame some stuff. Be my guess. It's probably hilarious. But we're going up against Miraidon here in match number 3. Looking for a 3-0 perfect record. We are lighting it up with Venusaur right now. This Miraidon team is actually insanely strong. It's actually the one that wins Worlds or a spin-off of it. Something like that. Strong team, nonetheless. They got Fake Out on Iron Hands. Could you go into Groudon turn, which I'm kind of leaning towards. And I might just go in with Sandy Shocks, or I could go in with Speed Control with Talonflame. A few different options. I think I am going to end up going Talonflame. So Talonflame, Groudon, going to be our lead in the back end. Sandy Shocks going to be great. And I'm going to go Walking Wake here. So no Venusaur. I just feel like these other Pokemon are better. They got a few electric types. So Grass ain't doing too much. We got, we could have went for Sludge Bomb for going up against Ogerpon and Whimsicott, but I mean, I have Talonflame, so I can work with that, right? Flare Blitz can do enough damage, especially in the sunlight. I like it. I like it. Let's see. 2-0. 2-0. Your boy is thriving. Venusaur has been great today. Sleep Powder's been clutching up. Big time damage with other moves. We love it. Same thing with Walking Wake. Walking Wake's just such a good Pokemon. Alright, so they end up going Miraidon alongside with Ferriggies. Ferriggies! I like Ferriggies. Who doesn't like Ferriggies? I think Farigiraf is such a dope Pokemon. I think it is. Ends up going with defensive boost here. We'll probably see a Terra type pop out from Miraidon if I had to guess, right? And honestly, I could go Dark Terra. Actually, I'd rather keep my ground typing. And I'm just going to do this alongside with a Tailwind here. Just get some speed control. He could swap. He could protect Miraidon. That's why I wanted to go after this Farigiraf. Maybe we should have just went for a Flare Blitz and double down into Farigiraf slot. Just because there is a chance he could go for Trick Room. No, he's going to stay on the field here. He might just full switch pivot, take out my Talonflame. Which I wouldn't mind. Crunch is going to fly here. Do not as much damage as I thought it would. He Trick Room meters me down. I'm dead. I'm dead. Bye-bye, Groudon. Not looking good for us. Not looking good for us. Especially if he pops Trick Room here. If he pops Trick Room here, this is a heck of a turn. Yeah, not looking good for us. Not looking good for your boy. Not looking good. So, Miraidon's -2, though. Let's see a swap here. Definitely want to go into Walk and Wake. Honestly, if they're gonna swap into anybody, they could go for a Volt Switch pivot, but definitely want to go into a Hydro Steam here. Just try to rip up into this Frigoraph. But if you're gonna swap in anybody, yeah, I think I'm going for a ground move, right? It's like Ogerpon or Whimsicott. Hopefully, I'm just gonna rip a Flare Blitz into the slot and hope that he's hard swapping. No, he's just gonna stay on the field unless he's doing a Volt Switch pivot kind of play. Psychic's gonna launch, do a decent amount of damage. Draco Meter's just gonna launch. He's just ripping Draco Meters. Be my guess. Still doing a lot of damage. Still landing them. Hydro Steam gonna bounce here. KO the Frigoraph and pick up KO, but yeah, this match does not look good for us. Flare Blitz is gonna actually KO us and do about -6 damage to him. The Trick Room play was perfect. The Draco Meteor get rid of my Groudon worked out well. Actually, Flare Blitz did a bit more damage than I thought it would. Okay, I'll take that. Bye-bye, Talonflame. Recoil damage takes us out. The Trick Room play was just the biggest part. He's -4 right now. Honestly, I think he stays on the field with Miraidon. I honestly think he stays on the field with Miraidon, so I might just want to click my Terra button here. And of course, he goes into Iron Hands. Iron Hands comes out here. I could see a fake out from Sandy Shocks. That could be the play here. Fake out into the Sandy Shock slot. Cork Drive's gonna boost this thing's attack. Definitely scaring me. I'm gonna Terrasilize you. I'm choosing a Hydro Steam, so I'm gonna rip a Hydro Steam in this slot. I'm just going to simply protect my Sandy Shocks. Just because I think the fake out is gonna actually hit the Sandy Shock slot. This one I'm hoping fake out comes to the Sandy Shock slot and Draco Meteor into the this slot right here. I Walk and Wake, but he ends up swapping. He goes into Ogerpon. Ogerpon out and about, and we're kind of just trying to waste out Tailwind turns. Or not even Tailwind turns. The Trick Room turns. But they're going to Terrasilize here as well. Getting real scary. What typing you got here? Should be like fire. What you got? Grass? Bug. Bug's going to pop out here. A little bit of bug typing. And Flamethrower would have ripped that, but I'm truly expecting a Hydro Steam. He goes into Bug Terror here. No fake out maybe. And Ogerpon is looking terrifying in the sunlight. It really is. It really is. Ogerpon is just an absolute unit. He's just a unit, and he is slower than both of us, so Trick Room is really just going to help him thrive out here. We go to this Fairy Terror type. We end up protecting our lovely little Sandy Shocks. And he's going to go into a low kick into this slot. We're able to soak due to our Terror type, which is great news. Hydro Steam, how much damage are you doing? Not enough, definitely, right? Yeah, no, this thing is an absolute bulk. That's pretty much game. That first turn play was just huge for him. It really was. We can see how many turns are left and stuff. Trick Room 2, Tailwind probably 1, yeah. This is just ugly for us. This is game set match. This is game set match. Because from here, I'm going to try to Hydro Steam KO you. I'm going to try to Earth Power this Ogerpon. But honestly, they're both faster than us. Iron Hand's just going to KO Walk and Wake, and then Ogerpon's just going to go for Ivy Cudgel. Pretty simple game. Pretty simple game. Match number 1, match number 2 went on our side, and then match number 3, we just got outplayed by an elite team. Let's be honest here. We're being honest. 2-1 winning record. I'll take it all day long. This has got to be an Ivy Cudgel in the sunlight, and not a lot of Pokemon are soaking this. Woodhammer instead. We're still dead to this. Actually, are we? Yes, we're dead to that. Yeah, we're dead. We are dead. GG's to our opponent. Like I said, 2-1 winning record. There you go, the grass starter from Kanto, Venusaur, absolutely shining in today's video. Phenomenal Pokemon, really, really strong paired up with Groudon. I feel like anytime it's paired up with Groudon, it is just elite. Even back in Sword and Shield days, now even in the Scarlet and Violet days. Just such a strong Pokemon. You've seen it showcase putting Pokemon to sleep, doing big time damage with Sludge Bomb, Solar Beam, and Weather Ball. All around, just a heck of a Pokemon. We go 2-1, and we grab ourselves a winning record. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread some positivity every day. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.